Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is tape 2. Tape 1, boy, those pop-ups started and I got a little excited. So, got rid of those. If you've never watched me before, my name is Billy. I am the Crafty Floridian from Florida, South Florida, on the West Coast. And I'm here with some happy mail and some things to show you guys of interest. Of interest. But first, in the happy mail, I got a package. I've already opened these. I just couldn't wait, And I was going to do it Saturday, but I'm doing it today. This is from Crafty Nomad, and this is from Los Angeles, California. And she sent a card. Let me see, I got to figure out how it opens this way. But look, it's a beautiful flower. Isn't that pretty? Okay. And inside it says, and I read them all, so I hope y'all, if you're going to write something, I'm going to read it. So just I'm putting it out there so you'll know. It says, "Hi Billy, I wanted to send you these hats for your drive. I love what you're doing and wanted to support you and your efforts. I hope these help. Sincerely, Kim, the Crafty Nomad Podcast." Isn't that sweet? And look what she sent. She sent us 2 little hats. This is knitted. Isn't that cute? Little pom-pom on top. And look. She put a button. So she could take the little pom-pom off and you can wash it. But that would be for a little kindergarten, a little tot. Isn't that cute? Very pretty. This looks like that ombre. Maybe it's Red Heart ombre. I'm just guessing. It could be. But only because I done worked with that before. And another little blue hat. Another one. This is this crocheted? It is crocheted, I believe. Yes, it is. Or maybe it isn't. I can't tell. Is this crocheted? No. I don't know. But it's pretty, isn't it? Wonder if it's from the same, because it's also variegated. Maybe it's the same. No, this is much thicker. But she could have used 2. Well, I don't know. But anyway, aren't they cute? 2 cute little blue hats for the kids at school. So, that was my first mail. And my second mail was from, here's the card she sent me. Simply wonderful. Isn't that? That's the card. Okay. It says, "Hi Billy, hoping today is a good day for you. This note is to let you know that you are a joy. When sweet little girl. When you post video, I watch as soon as the time allows. Enclosed are stitch markers for you. The purple ribbon represents fibromyalgia, and I have fibromyalgia and neuropathy and AFib and that stuff. And the spoons come from the spoon therapy. Check out my video if you don't know about it. I am proud of you making videos and doing the hats, Beth." So this is from Beth, and Beth is on Heaven's Peacemaker. Wait, let me take this out because I have to show you all this. She sent me these. This is her card. Can you read it? It's called Heaven's Peacemaker, and that's her podcast name also, Heaven's Peacemaker. And I went on, Beth, and I watched I watched a couple of your podcasts. And you guys, she is very talented. She has a warm heart, and she's on Ravelry also, and she makes these stitch markers. And the theory about the spoons, and let me show you the stitch markers that she sent me. This one is the fibromyalgia color ribbon. Okay, and then these are the spoon stitch markers that she sent. Can you see them? There we go. Okay. Oops. Aren't they pretty? And she also sent me, I don't know if Beth knew that or not, knew this or not, but amethyst is my birthstone. So she sent me this stitch marker. Let me fix it. There's the hook. Or you could use it. It has a larger thing on it. You could hook it. I could put it on. I could put it on a chain or whatever I want. Whoops. See that one? I don't know. There. Can you see it? It's really purple. Guys, it's purple. It's not blue. Why doesn't that show up purple? Isn't that strange? But this you could wear it as on a pendant or on anything that you want. But isn't that pretty? Beth, thank you so much. You know I'm going to get a lot of use out of these. And the spoon theory is, I'm not telling you, because you have to go on her YouTube channel. I just took a shower, guys, so my hair is wet. You have to go on her YouTube channel and find out what the spoon therapy is. Especially those who have chronic illness, have a chronic illness or autoimmune illness like I do or like she does, and like other people that watch me on YouTube. But this, I love this one, and it's even got a little press heart on it. The little one has a little press heart, which is just like, well, you can't see it. Back on it. You see, I could get the spoons anyway. She found this little a press thing, and she bought the disc, I guess, and then pressed the heart on there, which is exactly like her. This is her thingamajigam. Fibrofog. Why have I got fibrofog all of a sudden? But you know what I mean. Her logo. Got it. Her logo. I got it, Beth. But thank you so much. I'm going to get a lot of use out of these. But I love this spoon therapy, and you're so right. I mean, I was sitting there thinking, and today I got up, so that's one spoon. Ate breakfast, that's two. And then I lay down and took a nap. That's the energy I used. That was it. But thank you so much, and I want everybody to go on and watch her YouTube channel. And I'm going to try to put a link below. I'll find where the link is, or the one about the spoons, and I'll link that so that you could go on and watch Beth and about her spoon therapy. Theory is the word, not therapy. But thank you so much. I'm going to treasure these, and you know I will. Thank you so much. That was really, really nice of you. I really appreciate it. Now, Beth lives in Pennsylvania. I've been to Pennsylvania. Okay. So that's part of that. Then, look what we got in the mail. All of us. We all got this. Do you see it? It says Raleigh Road Elementary from Linden, North Carolina. Okay, you ready? We got mail from the kids, from the school. And she sent a card. Billie Jean Mills. This is from the principal, and here's the card. And this is and then this is a teacher's card. She's the principal. She's the one that had the hat on. Miss Beavers is her name. And she's the principal of the school that we sent the hats to. And it says, Miss Mills, that's me, on behalf of the students, and boy, wait till I show you the print on this. Man, it makes you want to go back to school. Oh, she did such a great job. She must have had a ruler or something. Oh well. On behalf of the students and the staff at Raleigh Road, I would like to extend our appreciation for the wonderful hats. The time and effort, as well as attention to detail with each one, is remarkable. Our boys and girls were so excited to select one, and many of them struggled to make a decision. They are all so wonderful. Thank you so much. Allison Beavers. But look at the print. Would y'all look at that print? Isn't that amazing? Now that was really to all of us. So wasn't that nice? And in the package, wait till you see this. And I think this is, oh, can't get this on right. Okay, I got it now. All right, let's put it over here. We got, look at this. It says, let me put it back a little bit. I love my hat. Thank you for my nice hat. Isn't that cute? And the hat must have been one with all different colors on it, see? And she has long hair. And open up, it says, thank you for my nice hat. I love it. This must have been a kindergartner. But isn't that cute? She was thanking us for her hat. But she did put her hat on her head, didn't she? Pretty. Pretty, pretty. And then we got one. Here's the other one. Look at that. He's got a red and blue hat on. Can you see his hat? Look at his pants. He's cute. He did a good job, didn't he? And then it says, thank you for my nice hat. I like it. And then it's got a little heart. I'm trying to move around and read it and move it around so everybody can see it. Can you see it now? And his hat looks like it's orange and blue or black. But he got his hat, didn't he? Is that cute? And then we have one from Kayla. And this must have been Kayla's hat. It says, I thank you. And look, it's got white and I think that's pink or red. And then look, it's got a pom-pom on top. Kayla, that is so cute. And then you open it up, and it says, let me see if I can read it while I show it to you. Whoops, not that way, that's for sure. It says, thank you for the hat. Wait a minute, let me just read it to you. I can't see, it's purple, I can't see. Thank you for the hat, I really like it. It fits on my head, and it keeps my ears warm and toasty. Thank you so. You're so kind. Thank you. And then she did a little, like a little heart and a pussycat on the side. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? So a few of the kids sent us some nice pictures. Yes, I'm going to keep these and I'm going to display them some. I got to figure out how I'm going to do it. I might have to get me a board or something. Put it over there instead of that ugly old picture that I painted. And put stuff like this, because this was so nice. And that was, I mean, they really very, very appreciative. Let's see, I'll show you a couple things I made this weekend. I didn't make much. I didn't do much. I made a couple of back washers. This is purple. I know it's going to turn out blue, but it's purple. And I used the scrubby yarn instead of the scrubby sparkle, which is stiffer. But I used the scrubby yarn on this, and of course the cotton. So that's the purple one I made. Doop, 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 doop. Can you see? Yep. And you just judge how wide how long you want it. And then I made, can you see this one's pink? I made this a little shorter. Use the same yarn and stuff. No, what I did, I used that ice yarn on this one, and it's 50% cotton and 50% acrylic. And what I had to do was use a small, and you could see how much smaller this is, because I had to use a smaller hook, because it was like real, it's like a 2 or 3. So I went and I probably should have doubled it up, and if I make another one, I will double it up. And then just made I'm getting better at the handles. You notice how nice and round that is. And I think this one I got that nice and round too. So you just handle it and just start scrubbing. In fact, I just took my shower and I used mine. Ooh, my back feels so good. So I made a couple of these, just watching some YouTube, trying to catch up. And I also made another market bag. I put handles here on this. This is Walmart and Publix. I single crochet the bottom. You can see. See, I single crochet, made a rectangle and just kept going around and around. It's much easier with working with these plastic is because stopping and adding a color and all that, it's really not nice. And plus, this way you just keep going around. So I cleaned it all up, and then what I did is I put like I put like four rows here around the handle, all the way around. And then I did a slip stitch around, and then I folded it in half because I wanted these to feel, not to feel rough. I wanted them to feel nice and smooth. And then I just whipped it with the needle and the plastic together so that it's, just doubled it over. And it makes it extra sturdy here. And I like that because a lot of people don't want, I don't know, when you get older, who wants things hanging off their shoulders all the time? And with market bags, at least you can hold them. Sometimes I put a pocket in, but these I didn't, or this one I didn't. So I finished that. That's a nice size. Didn't want to make it too big or too small, but it's a nice, you go to the drugstore, you put a bunch of stuff in there and take it up to wring it out. So I made that. And that took a couple of balls, a couple balls that I rolled up, which are about this size. So yeah, so I finished that. And I wanted to talk to you guys. How much time? I got 17 minutes. All right, this is going to be a little short because I probably won't make another podcast until I come back from my, mock trial, which is Thursday. Tomorrow's Tuesday and Wednesday, so I'm going to rest up and get ready. But I wanted to tell you all something. Not to tell you, but I wanted to encourage you, all of you, that if there's something that you want to do, it's never too late. And I wanted to tell you my little story. I retired in 2002. I moved down here to Florida into a gated country club called Lakewood Ranch. I bought a condo there. I don't live there now, but that's another story. So anyway, 3 years after I moved in, the country had a little contest, people to write essays about what they like about Lakewood Ranch. So I sat down one morning and I wrote an essay and I sent it in. I said, what the hey? All you had to do was push a button and send it in to them and they read it and they come out. Well, they came out with the winners. I wasn't a winner, but I was an honorable mention. Well, about 2 or 3 weeks later, after all this happened, I got a call from the Polo Club magazine. And they wanted to know if I had any objections to them printing my essay in their Sarasota Polo magazine. Well, no, print it. Go ahead and print it. So they did. So, just to let you know, at the age of 58, 59, 61 or 62, I was a published author. And this is the Polo magazine, Sarasota Polo magazine. And this was I think this was for the season of 2006. 2006, right. And this is, this is, all right, let's fold this back. This is it. What am I doing? I'm doing everything obvious on this camera. This is the essay. Oops. And if you got a minute, I'm going to read it to you because then I'm going to tell you the rest of the story. Okay, here we go. This is my essay. It says, like What's not to like about Lakewood Ranch? My life was truly saved and put on a new path, and it began when I moved to Lakewood Ranch. 3 years ago, I became very ill and I had to leave my job of 25 years. I then had to go on disability. My future plans were not planned out as I had envisioned them. So I went on the internet one day searching for a new location for myself. I saw a condominium in South Sarasota and emailed the realtor. He knew of a condo in East Sarasota and Lakewood Ranch, and he felt it was just what I was looking for. The realtor then sent me pictures of the internet by email. I liked what I saw and I bought it sight unseen. I had never entered my new home until after settlement. After almost 3 years, I have never regretted moving to Lakewood Ranch for one moment. I met one of my neighbors on the first day of moving into my new home, and we are the best of friends. I've also established other friendships here at Lakewood Ranch that mean the world to me. It seems like there is such a sense of belonging and instant rapport with all the residents. Even the realtor that sold me my home is also still a good friend. At Lakewood Ranch, there are wonderful activities of all sorts, from art to golf, and I even learned how to play mahjong at Town Hall. Every time I ride through Lakewood Ranch, I am in awe of the beauty of the sky, the golf courses, sand cranes, and other beautiful homes. My life was truly redirected and transformed. The way I look at life now is like the way a heron feels soaring through the sky and landing on the wetland behind my condo. There are no words to describe the beauty that is here for everyone. This, to me, is like being on vacation every day. Lakewood Ranch has given me the medicine I need to feel healthy and alive again. Safe. This is the first time in my adult life that I have felt so safe. Being in a gated area added a certain kind of security to all the folks living here, and will for the ones to follow. I take my dog out for a walk any time, day or night, and we feel secure. Coming from a large metropolitan area originally makes me appreciate the ambience that is created here, from the Polo Club to Route 64. Every morning when I wake up, I look out over my lanai and I give thanks to God for bringing me to Lakewood Ranch. Nature seems to be honored here, with deer in my backyard, bobcats running across University Boulevard, as well as a few boars, alligators mating, and of course, beautiful rare birds. How close to heaven can you get? What do I like about Lakewood Ranch? Everything. What's not to like? And this was entered by Billy Mills, Lakewood Ranch resident of Boca Grove. And you saw that. That was back in 2006. Okay, so that was the essay that was published in the Polo Club. Well, then I get a call from the public relations for Lakewood Ranch. They call me in and ask me if I would be a model. Yep, they asked me if I would be a model. And I'll show you the picture. This is a big picture that they gave me. And here I am. The amazing ranch. And here I am sitting on my lanai, and that's the wetland behind me. And it says, Lakewood Ranch resident for 3 years, moved from Washington, D.C., likes mahjong, acrylic painting, theater, bridge, golf, and crochet. Big fan of local art shows. Member of Lakewood Ranch Country Club. President of the Country Club Boca Grove. Administrator of Digital Village. Paul Park Dog Club. And this is me. Yep. And they presented this to me sometime later. So, you see this little advertisement? Well, all of a sudden, I start showing up. I start showing up this is the Sarasota Best of 2008, and you saw that was 2000, so 2 years later. And let's see, I marked it. There I am. In the Sarasota Magazine. God, I can't get. Okay, now we're going to get this straight if it kills me. Here I am in the advertisement. Old chubby me, a model advertising in the magazine, and then I was in the Sarasota magazine, Living in Paradise, and this was for the summer of 2008. And let's see, where am I now? I'm over here on this side. Oops. And there I am again, advertising for Lakewood Ranch. And there's my little chubby face. Yep. So you see, you never know what's going to happen. When you get to a certain point in life, and you all of a sudden you see things that you've never done before, and you do it. I'm not a writer. I never thought I could write. Besides the normal letters of, at work and stuff like that, I never sat down and wrote a book or anything like that. And I sat down and I wrote it. I mean, the words just came. It just like it was like, I hate to say this. No, I will say this. It's like God did something to me. And the words just rolled right on. I mean, it was so easy. I must have written that in 15, 20 minutes. Typed it out, sent it. 15, 20 minutes, it was gone. I don't know how it happened, but it did. And then from that, I'm published in a magazine, and then I'm advertising the development in all the magazines in Sarasota and newspapers. I didn't bring the newspapers because they've yellowed a lot, and it would be hard for you to. But look what I found in one of my magazines. You know who that is? That was me in my younger years. Real young. My 20s. But I had snuck it and put it away so I wouldn't have to look at it anymore. But the whole point that I'm telling you guys this is because, if you've got something that you want to do it. It's like crocheting. If you don't want to follow a pattern and you think in your mind that you know what you want it to look like, kind of sketch it out on paper a little bit and then just go ahead and do it. That's the way I do tops. I mean, I did a friend's top, and I said, well, how big around are you? And she says, I'm 40 inches. I said, oh, I can handle that, right? You add a few inches and then a few stitches, and you put your chain out, and then you start making whatever you want to make. You can do it. I just want to encourage you not to stop to do something because of your age or how you feel. I mean, I was sick when I did this. I mean, I was really in a lot of pain. Because my pain level now is, if I stop and lay down, pain is probably like, I don't know, a 6 or a 7. But if I keep going and don't think about it, then it's easier to handle. So I just, the only reason I wanted to bring that to your attention is because when I saw it on the wall the other day, I said, maybe this is something I should share with you guys to show you're never too old and you're never too young to do something that you really like to do. And I did. I mean, I started playing Mahjong. I never played Mahjong in my life till I moved. And I tried it, and one of my neighbors was playing. You want to learn? So they taught us. We went over to the little clubhouse at my apartments and at my condos, and went over, and she taught us how to play. Well, then I started playing in the clubhouses and different people's houses, and you pay for money, little money here and there. I was making money on the side, but I didn't play well. No. It just, I did win one time at a tournament that I went to, and I think I won $25 because I had the highest score within the first session of the Mahjong. And that was it. That's the only time I ever won anything. You have to be quick. And my mind doesn't think that quickly when there's all kinds of noise going around. I didn't realize how I can't, when I was in the clubhouse with 3 other ladies and we playing at a table and it was quiet, I did well. But when you're in a big room, I even went on a Mahjong cruise. I did. I went on a Mahjong cruise on Royal Caribbean. Yep, it was for a week. and I just I got so nervous and frustrated because I was playing with people I didn't know, and I've gotten so I can't stand crowds. I can't I can't stand all that noise. It just drives me crazy, all that noise around. So it usually mahjong is all you hear is the clicking of the tiles and people shouting mahjong or that's mine or whatever, you know. Um, and then you have people that play a lot. They memorize the cards because you have to buy a card, and it costs like $7, and you buy it at one of the card shops or whatever. And that's the only place you can buy these cards, unless you bought them for a mahjong. I can't remember. I got one online one time, but you had to get it from a special place. But you have to you have to play enough to, to be. And we played at the condo. We played like now bridge. I've been playing since I was in my 20s. I love bridge. Anything to do with numbers because I'm an accountant, so I can play a mean game of bridge. You better believe it. I can make something out of nothing in bridge. But and I play online a lot at CNN, and and I had some friends over here, but I sort of they we're going to have 5 and 6 people. I just like to have 4 people. I don't want to be in and out of a game all the time. So I just like to sit down and play, and that's it. Because sitting for long periods of time does get me. And I know this mock trial I'm going to be mock trial that I'm going to is going to be kind of hard on me sitting. But I'm sure they're going to take breaks and lunch and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not worried about that. So I've been working, as you know, I'm a tester for Rose, Gypsy Rose. And if you look at her channel, she's doing this. It's like a dress or a top or however you want, strapless things. But I did find some, I'm working on that, and it's a single crochet, and it's a lot of single crocheting. So I do a little bit and stop, do a little bit and stop. So I'm at a point now that I had to send her an email. So we'll see from there. But I'm enjoying that. We'll see what it looks like. And then and then after I get it made, I'll raffle it off. First come, first serve. If you like it, I'll give it to you for shipping. You pay the shipping and you can have it. It's light blue, just in case you wonder what color it is. I don't have it with me because I have it in the living room where I watch some of my TV. I've been catching up on Homeland. I finished with with my boyfriend Highlander. Yeah, finished with him. I miss him. Just looking at him makes me happy. So I've been catching up on Homeland and trying to get that finished. But I'm going to slow down. My arms are real sore today from doing the market bag. So I'm going to slow down a little bit and rest up so I'll be ready. I think I'm going to take that to work on. I don't know if they'll let me work on it, but I figure on the bus ride up, that's a good hour's drive, so or less. So I could work on a project. I might start another project. I was thinking I wanted to take, I don't know, can you see the purple? Yeah, now see, you could see the purple. Well, it's purple. It looks blue, but it's purple. It really is purple. Let's see. Anyway, it's purple. But I was thinking of making another one of those boomerang shawls with it. And I haven't started it, but I might start this and take this with me to work on. If I'm up to a point in the skirt. So I'm waiting to hear from Mama Llama on who my swap partner is for our yarn swap. So should be getting that pretty soon. She said it would take her a couple days. She's had a couple days. Oh, nothing funny's going on besides doing that. But I'm so happy with all the hats that we have. So I have to, in fact, I'm going to do it this afternoon. I'm going to write a letter to the school that Marcia recommended. So I figured this summer I'll get them all set and start sending them out. We're going to have more for, and I wonder if she sent me her, email address in her card. I'll have to look to see. I think I put it back in there for the school. So I want to let her know. I'll send her an email. That'll be just between her and I, so I don't have to go through my sister-in-law. And that way I can actually send those directly to the school. But no, maybe I'll send it to my sister-in-law, because then that way we don't know when it's going to be delivered, and I don't want it to be stuck or sit in the rain or something. So I'll work that out with her. So you've heard my story about being a model. Yes, little chubby plus size model, and that I had a terry cloth. Was that mine? No, I had a terry cloth. What do you call it? I had a terry cloth. Oh, I'm having a brain fart. Robe. Simple word, 4 letters, robe. But wouldn't let me use it, and it fit me. It fit me. Now this one was one that they had, and they wanted it in pink, because pink is one of your most flattering colors. I guess I needed all the help they could give me. So they put me in this pink robe, and I couldn't, I could barely. I got the rope around me, but it barely met. So the whole time, it took hours. They went outside the lanai and plugged it in somewhere, or had the lights out there. And they were there at 6 o'clock in the morning. Man, I couldn't believe they're knocking on my door at 6 o'clock in the morning, because they wanted to get the ambiance of the morning, right? And with the wetland there and all that stuff. So anyway, they had lights all over the place, and then they brought in these little pastries or stuff, but they weren't real. Nothing in that cup, but they did have little flowers. I was able to keep the little flowers, but they took everything else away. I was so disappointed when they put that plate of pastries down. I think it was pastries, wasn't it? Yeah, it was pastries, but they weren't real. And then the cup, they gave me the cup, which was yellow, and I had the green. That was my my lanai table and chairs, and then they brought the yellow. Let's get that so you can see. Yeah, let's see. That's not good. Okay, can you see? Oops, there. See the yellow flowers, and then there was the goodies. And then they put a little blue napkin there. I don't know what that was, but you could see that barely met. See, it was kept. I was afraid my boobie was gonna fall out. It barely met. Oh, and then right here at my knees, you can see it was just barely went over each knee, and I couldn't even get it to meet. And I tried to show a little knee. I did. I tried to show a little leg. They wouldn't let me do it. I said, oh, hell. Just show a little leg. Why not, right? It was funny. Well, it's getting dark. Let me see. It's getting dark. See? A little light. It's getting dark. I don't like this time. Last night I'm looking and I said, geez, I haven't eaten yet. And I looked, it was after 8 o'clock. It was still light outside. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it now? It's after 7. It's 7:15, and it's just as light as it was at 3 o'clock. So and I haven't even thought about dinner yet. And I still got pots and pans to wash. I have the pots and pans. I did put some of the dishes in the dishwasher, and I did soak some of my pans, but I thought, well, why should I get up now, and why do I need to do pots and pans before I even get a chance to do my little video here? Oh, excuse me. Oh my God. Oh, and I did dust off my TV stand because it's got glass, you know. So I have those. I make Swiffer covers, and if you make them some out of wool, because I don't deal well with wool because it breaks me out. But I have a couple of those that I had some wool yarn that I bought at this yard sale. So I made a couple Swiffers and I put that on, and I set on my hasset and I take that Swiffer, excuse me, and I wipe off my shells, and I got those done today. And then, oh, I better stop laughing. I'm going to pee in my pants. So I got that done, and I wiped off my knickknacks and put those back. So I got one thing done today. I'm real proud of myself. And I took my shower. Yes, I did. I took my shower. Hair's drying. And I'll have to do it all over again tomorrow or Wednesday. So, okay, kids. Thanks for watching. Uh, uh, oh, I'm crazy. Y'all make me laugh. I don't know why, but you make me laugh. But anyway, well, I'm going to go and try to figure out something for dinner, but I got to clean off a countertop. So I got some hamburger patties in there. I think I'll stick those on my George Foreman. I love my George Foreman. I need a new one. It's starting to, the coating on it is starting to wear off. In fact, I see it. Jesus, I better get me a new one. This one's wearing out, baby, wearing out. So, and I use it a whole lot, especially for one person. You just want to cook one or two things, especially hamburgers, and I don't eat hot dogs. So, but burgers, I get good meat, little burgers, and I had chili. I made chili this weekend. Had chili for a couple days, and that was good. So I'm gonna let my legs down here so that when I hit the off button, I'm running to the bathroom. So don't make me laugh anymore. You guys are awful. Well, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. And please keep hooking. Keep hooking. And be good. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And there's not much that I haven't done. And nothing that I would not pass up. You know? I want to talk to you some more, but I got to go to the bathroom. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.